Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Magic Infinitum 3. And today, I want to get into it. Looks like the next thing on our path here is this mod called Thurgy. Now, I don't know anything about it, and I'm gonna have to run upstairs and get some nether quartz. Alright, let's try that again. Let's see what we're in for. I know nothing about this mod. I'm getting started. Alright, the four elements. Goal of alchemy is the mastery of matter. Able to replicate any object, transform. Unmeasurable riches sounds good. We got Essentia, just like the old Thaumcraft. Let's see. We should be able to greatest mystery, prime materia. That's what we're trying to make, I guess. A crucible. Okay, it's a cauldron and another quartz. We gotta fill it with water. We gotta boil it. Okay. So we'll make a campfire. Let's see. There we go. And we'll make crucible. Let's go back to the mod. There we go. So I have to make a cauldron. There we go. I'll get in there. Alright, let's see. Pop it right down. Oh, looks familiar. That's okay. I hear somebody's working on Thaumcraft. I hear their art assets being posted somewhere. Hopefully. Let's see. We gotta crying out loud. How many buckets we need here? 2, 3, 4. 4 buckets. And it looks like it's boiling. We want to dissolve matter. Drop the ingredient while colorful bubbles show. Stirring tools, interesting. Dissolving Essentia. Do this, simply drop items into the cauldron. Okay, so we can cobble, coal for fire, iron for fire and earth, you get a lot. Gold for air, fire and earth, air and earth. Okay. Oh, okay, wow. Fancy. Okay, all crucible recipes is how we can check that out. It's essentially unstable. Matter can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. A pure lattice of water for the Essentia to gather in. Let's see if we can learn how to measure this. Okay, so we'll need a pure crystal first. Simplest application, purification. Placing ore in a cauldron that contains air. Okay, that's ore doubling. Purifying iron ore, purifying gold ore, purify gold into clay. Let's look at pure crystals. We need a raw crystal lattice. So first we need that crystal substrate. It's all pretty standard stuff. We just need to run back home and get some flint. Alright. Maybe we'll make redstone. Throw that in there. It's gonna make like, how many bowls can we have? Is that not the right? Oh, lapis. Okay. In case you can't tell, I've never used this mod before. Alright, 6 ought to be enough to start with, I guess. Now, what do we do with it? Okay. So we'll get a pure crystal. We need an iron stir. So let's see if we can just make that. Yes, we can. And what else did it say we needed? We needed 100 of each. So let's look at the use. Dragon's Breath, that's way too expensive to use. Let's see, aluminum, it'd give us 100 and 100. Let's look at ores. So aluminum would give us 100 Ignis and 100 Terra. Coal would give us 10 Terra. Copper would give us Terra and Ignis. Alright, what would give us 100 Aqua? Let's see here. Well, that'd give us 100 Aqua and 100 Ignis. I have a feeling it's bad to unbalance this. So, let's see. Oh, that's a ton. Amethyst is Terra, Ignis, and Aqua. So maybe we could find something that would just give us 100 air. Oh, okay, you click on the Ascension JI and it'll just give it to you. Opal for 300, huh? Whole bunch of 20 end stone would give us to 100. Gotta have something better here. Alright, I'd be lying if I said I was sure how this worked. But let's try just right-clicking it in there. We'll right-click that in there. Hey, hey! That's smooth. And we should have enough, I think. One more in there? No. We would need... Okay, we're still learning. I doubt it'll let us do it again, but we'll give it a try anyway. Oh, okay, cool. Throw it in there. It just gave us some amethyst that time. That was weird. Okay. And we got enough for one more. That time it just gave us amethyst. Okay, I'm sure it's a bad idea to just leave that sitting around. So we're going to empty it. Now we should be able to make this Essentia gauge. Some iron, some gold, and one of those crystals we just made. No Essentia. Okay. Cool. What else can we learn? Usage in the environment. Oh, so there's chunk Essentia. Alright. What's that all about? Aha, no. Exactly the opposite. What we want to do is dissolve stuff in the crucible and let it kind of diffuse into the environment. 1,000 of each type when we have these pure crystals down will give us these fancy prime materia crystals. And we need some of these. Okay, it turns out nether stars are like perfect for this. They give you exactly 1,000 or 10,000 of each. So, assuming we understand, I guess we'll put it. Let's get a good look at the chunk here. Are we right on the border? Let's see. Ah, improved F3. We love it. Okay, so I could totally put it like, I guess I could put it right here. And I guess we'll see what it does. Okay, yeah, the Essentia in the chunk is definitely going up as this stuff dissolves or diffuses, I guess. Now, I don't know if we can improve diffusion rates. Let's take a look. Doesn't seem so. So while we're waiting for that Essentia to disperse itself, I thought I'd work on upgrading our celestial altar here. I can't remember if I showed this mechanic. I couldn't find my my star metal cutting tool. You make it in the crafting altar. It's just, some standard resources. And there's a couple things you can do with it. You can turn star metal ingot into stardust, and you can cut these rock crystals in two. I had it soaking over there in some starlight to increase the size. All right, celestial altar. Very nice. Now we'll have to build a new multi-block for it. And you'll want to pick it up to complete the quest. So let's see, want to right click with a resonating wand and we'll see the shape. Yeah. There we go. So the next thing we want to do here, I think, is throw a rock crystal and some of that stardust that we get from hitting the star metal with the star metal cutting tool. And that should turn into a crystal that will grow. We are going to need some illumination powder. We'll need a little bit of starlight to do it, but it's just glowstone and aquamarine. There we go. Now what I think we want to do is take this stuff. Let's go ahead and split this one. There we go. I think we want to take some liquid starlight, and this will grow us another kind of crystal. Looks like it's working. We're going to want at least 2 of these. You can see this one is growing. I guess it emits sparkles when it's done. And we'll see about these two. Meanwhile, it looks like we've gotten our first Prima Materia crystal. So let's see, do you think we need Silk Touch? Should we risk it? Oh, we can just pick them up. Cool. Now to make the last tier altar, we're going to need another multi-block. We're going to need one of these Starlight Infusers. It's just, aquamarine, star metal, little starlight, some marble, and some gold. No big deal. We're going to craft it up here. And this thing needs like liquid starlight. Like you sort of make this well, you fill it with starlight. We should have plenty. Very cool. It's not a huge structure. I want to say it's a lapis block underneath, and I think here we need to go down by one and replace this with regular marble. Alright, we got it built. Now we put a bucket of liquid starlight in each of these little spaces for a total of 12 buckets. What we need are resonating gems, and we make them out of aquamarine in this thing, and there's a reasonable chance that one of these buckets worth of starlight will get used up, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. I think we have to wait till nightfall. Yeah, well, let's try it anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's like we don't have to wait till nightfall. That's cool. Isn't that nice? Okay. Yeah, we can see where the liquid starlight got used up. Let's put a hopper on this thing. I don't know that that will work, but I think it will. So you just fill this right back up. We do it again. I think this one's done. So let's see what we have here. Okay. What do you do with it? Well, remember these perks we've been building up? We unlocked a few things called gem sockets. And we can put that gem right in there and have increased movement speed. What else did it give us? 5% increased armor and some critical hit stuff. This one isn't quite mature yet. Now this one's ready. Let's see what we got. More critical hit stuff. We can make more of those and I think change them in or out. A bit lagged. Yeah, right click to remove it. So we might make a few more and see what else we can get. Okay, I think it's ready. Wasn't ready. Aha, now it's ready. See the particles. All right, now let's see if we can do the same thing with these. Split them in two, maybe? Yes. And we'll take this one and we'll split it again. Now we got three of the things. I'll throw two in here. I'll probably split this one even again, huh? Yeah, okay, two size ones. Now what I want to know is if I can grow these in size the same way I can. Yeah, something's happening. I can't think of any reason I wouldn't be able to do it, but also you never know. Okay, interesting. There's enough ascension here for this thing to grow another one, but it hasn't done it. So if I break this one, let's see what happens if it puts another one right in the same spot. Okay, let's see if this is grown in size. Yep. Very cool. So now that we've come this far, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more constellations. We'll now be able to see with the telescope. The next tier we'll be able to see 4 more with an upgraded version called an observatory. One of them you can only see the night after an eclipse, so watch out for that. Okay, so this time the Prima material crystal appeared in a different spot, so I think we're just going to leave this kind of churn and see if it can grow more than one at a time. We've also completed a bunch of quests. Let's see. Okay, cool. I think they just gave us experience. That's fine. Okay, we don't have enough starlight here. So what we're gonna need are some astral relays. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Now what we want to do is create these little structures. It's just chiseled marble, sooty marble, and marble arches. And we'll take these relays, plop them down, and we'll put some lenses in them. And you can see the particle effects going from the lenses into the celestial altar. So that'll give us access to some more starlight once it gets dark. And looks like it's an eclipse today. That's very lucky. Now there's a good gem. That one, I think we're going to replace with the movement speed one. Awesome. Alright, I think I see Horologium. It's kind of a funky shape. Awesome. We are just short. We'll have to do a few more of these. Okay, hopefully this will be enough. Let's see. We got Iridescent Altar. Haha! Nice. Okay. Now the structure for this thing is quite large. We're going to be building up. And I think now that we've crafted that, we could learn the, okay, so there's 3 more. We should have one that says there's nothing here, right? No, we're still learning constellations. Okay. 5 we didn't have. Alright, here it is. The whole setup. You see it's a little bit more complicated, but it's not that bad. One thing that's kind of hard to see is that it's chiseled marble in these corners. Next thing I want to make, we're going to need an attuned crystal. And we attune rock crystals. What, I just throw it in there? Yeah. Same way we attune our own cells with the attunement altar set up over here. And you can attune it to any of the constellations. We're just going to use the one we happen to have set up and see how that does us for the time being. There we go. One Amara crystal. And we're going to take it up here and let's see, where were we? Constellation, collector crystals. Okay, so I think it's like, whoops, like so, like so. Get our stardust in, our illumination powder. And we should be able to make ourselves a collector crystal. Amazing. Now, I don't think we want to put it right there, but I think we could put it right there. And it'll work just like the collector crystals in the temples. You don't want, like, we don't want more of these here. They'll interfere with each other. But you can move them. So that means if we need to, we can switch them in and out. Yeah. I'm not sure what we want them for is the thing, besides like we could convert star metal, right? What's an enhanced celestial collector? Create superior celestial collector crystals. But the wax and wane of a constellation don't change. Interesting. Okay, and here's our answer to this question. Yes, indeed. You can grow more than one of these. So if you have like a whole nether star in there, that gave you 10,000 of everything. Now it's I'll probably get another one of these in a minute. Just kind of set it and forget it. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.